And in the studio this morning, I have Rick Surrency, our Superintendent of Schools. Good morning.
Good morning, Robin.
Thank you so much for coming in and keeping us up to date on what's going on in our local school district.
Glad to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Well, I know there are some kids that might be a little sleepy this morning as they're headed to school because they've been out at the fair competing, and that's a pretty exciting time for a lot of our students.
Yes, we have a number of students. I know last night we had the swine show, and I believe the steer show's tonight, and I have a number of students that are showing their animals, so we're very proud of that.
And working really hard too, and I've seen a lot of students there that have been helping out with some of the different activities, and it's been just a wonderful thing to see the community come together.
Absolutely.
So did they get a pass this morning if they're up late at the fair?
Yeah, I think we'll fudge a little bit and let them come in late. But.
Okay. Well, what other things are going on in the school system that you'd like to let us know about?
Well, and speaking of the fair, we do have the school district has a booth set up at the fair. I urge you to come by. We have a video playing there, and we're especially reaching out to any people looking for a position, especially bus driving positions. We're trying to recruit bus drivers, and also we'll have a video set up for any prospective teachers. We're looking for new teachers for next year. So come by our booth, just say hey, we'll have one of our staff members there, and we'll have a conversation with you.
All right, that sounds great. Well, I know that there are a few things you're really excited about that are in the works for our school district, specifically the collegiate high school. In case folks haven't heard about that, tell us a little more about it.
Yeah, thank you for asking. We're beginning a new collegiate high school, and that's a school within a school at Palatka High and Interlaken High, and that's to go along with our Cambridge program. You know, we're trying to give students choices throughout our district, and the collegiate high school is in cooperation with the local St. John's River State College. Students can actually, if they're accepted, can actually start taking college classes as a freshman in high school, continue taking college classes, and their senior year they'll actually be on the campus at St. John's. And what's really neat is they can earn an AA degree at the same time they earn a high school diploma. So we're really excited about that. We've also started our Cambridge program in South Putnam. So we're trying to give students choices of acceleration programs, and you know, I'm very excited about the future.
And besides those that are looking forward to college after high school and getting prepared for that, you also have ones where they're going to be trained to actually go right to work right out of high school.
Absolutely. And we know that not all students are ready for, or want to go to college, and we're focusing on career and tech. And I'm very excited about our program that we're partnering with Georgia Pacific, and that's our new industrial manufacturing program. And we have we're going to be offering that program to all three of our large high schools. And basically students can, beginning in 9th grade, take classes, and they'll have some hands-on activities throughout their high school career. And when they graduate from high school, they'll have a certification where they can go to work with GP in a number of ways, as a millwright, as a technician, not only GP but Seminole and some other companies in our area, because our goal is when students graduate, we want them to get a job, especially here in Putnam County.
Right. Well, all of that sounds fun and exciting, but there are some difficult and challenging areas as well, so I'm going to ask you about those coming up in just a minute. So we talked about all the fun, exciting things that are happening, but I need to ask you about pretty much, I guess you'd call it the financial crisis. I saw in the paper not long ago, just people are sort of getting afraid for their jobs and different cuts that need to be made. So what's the real deal?
Well, I love talking about the exciting student stuff, but
yeah.
Part of the job is we have to deal with the business side of running a school district. And we've gotten information over the last 2 or 3 weeks from the state legislature that we're facing a big cut in funding over the next 2 or 3 years, and what we're trying to do is trying to brace for that as a school district. So we're looking at, for next year, we're looking at trying to cut $1.5 million from our budget, which when you do that, there's a lot of things that we're used to having that we're going to have to do without, because the next 2 years after that, the state is looking at over between a $1 and $2 billion cut statewide, and that's with a B. So we're really trying to get ready as a school district. And I know people are concerned, and we talked about possibly eliminating some positions, not jobs or people, but positions, and moving some people back into the classroom. And specifically, we've talked about reading coaches and media specialists. So our school board is entertaining that recommendation. They will have the final say. And the ideal is to try to reduce expenses now so we don't have to lay off people in the upcoming years.
And so how did it come down to those particular positions?
Well, we're looking at positions that are not in the classroom. Not that these positions are not important, and I want to make sure people understand these people perform a vital service to our students, but we do not want to impact the classroom where the students are, because that's where the learning takes place, is right inside the classroom. So we're looking at doing that where these individuals can roll back into the classroom, because they're all certified teachers, and that way we don't have to eliminate jobs where people will be without a job. And I always go back to the years 2007, 2008, where we actually had to lay off people from the school district, and we're doing everything we can to not have to do that.
And so is there a place that people could go if they wanted to get more information or keep up to date with what's happening and the decisions that the school board is making?
Yes, actually we produced a video last week, and it was on our Facebook page, and you can actually access it now on putnamschools.org, and it's a very short video that talks about the situation and explains the reason why we're doing that. And I do want to make sure people understand this is nothing I woke up one morning wanted to do. It's something that we've been forced to deal with, and a number of districts around the state are facing the same situation. So we're just trying to build up our reserves so we can be physically responsible yet address the needs of our students.
And as you mentioned, you know, the Facebook page and the website, it seems that you're doing a lot more of updating people online, and I really appreciate that. There are some wonderful resources that are right there on the homepage at putnamschools.org under quick links. I mean, just being a Christian radio station, we get a lot of phone calls from people that are struggling. Maybe they're trying to find help or resources or things like that. And you even have a directory of community resources right there on the homepage, and that's been a really helpful resource for us. And of course for parents and educators, they have everything right there at their fingertips. Plus, it's cool to see what's going on when you're on Facebook and you see all these different videos and updates and exciting things that are happening in the schools. So good job to whoever's doing that.
Yeah, we have a great communications department, and I want to give a shout out. We produce a publication each week called Putnam Pulse, and we send that out to all of our employees, and then we post that on our website. So if you'll go on there, we just highlight all the great things happening around our district, have a number of photos, and just want to give a big shout out to what our schools are doing. We're doing great things. So.
Absolutely. Well, again, putnamschools.org is the website where you can follow them on Facebook under Putnam County School District. And I appreciate you coming in to keep us up to date.
Thanks, Robin. Look forward to seeing you again.
All right. Thank you so very much.